Guys, I was talking to a business owner that was struggling with poor lead quality. Okay. People were coming in, he's spending like a ton of money, like 40 bucks a lead. It's not a good situation. He's not profitable. And he's trying to figure out what he could do to improve the lead quality. And I decided to make this video because I think a lot of people struggle with this and it would make a big difference in your business if you can fix this. So I want to help you. This is free advice. And I just want you guys to get rocking and rolling. Okay. So 4 things you can do. You see, I have very crummy handwriting, but I wrote it out for us. Let's dive in, okay? So number 1, if you're getting poor lead quality in the door, you want to repel your non-ideal customers. So what does that mean? How do you actually do that? Well, what you do is you actually use language within the ad copy itself to push away the people that you don't want. We're not trying to advertise to everybody under the sun. We don't want to go viral. If you're trying to send somebody to an offer about insurance or about law practices or whatever that is, right? You're not actually trying to get everybody because you can't afford everybody. You need to be ultra specific because it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality of the people that you get in the door. So you repel the non-ideal people with the copy. How do you do that? Well, if you're a realtor, what you can do is you could say, hey, you need a certain credit score to talk to me. Anybody that has a credit score of 700 and above, we have a special deal for you. If you have a certain income bracket, you can go with an income bracket, right? You can name the price of the product within the ad itself. The idea here is that we're trying to get people away because we want them to keep scrolling if they're not our ideal customer, right? They're a waste of time and they're a waste of your ad spend. Something else that you can do is you use the dog whistle method, right? That means talking to people in a certain way where your ideal customer or client is going to naturally respond to your ad, right? So let's say you run a webinar about accounting and you're trying to help people with accounting, right? You can start talking to the CPAs out there. You can start talking about the different tax rules and how things have changed in the last year that would perk up their ears and get them in the door. Something else that you can do if you're getting really low quality people in the door where maybe they're filling out an instant form with garbage data, you could add a little friction to the funnel. Maybe you send them to a quiz and the quiz is going to pre-qualify them, similar to how we repel our non-ideals. We could send them to a quiz and the quiz is saying, hey, what category do you fit in? Are you an ideal customer for us or not? Or maybe you will be down the road. These are all really important things that have to go into your strategy because it all comes down to nurturing your audience. And this is a big one because a lot of business owners don't do enough of this. And I don't know why, because it is more affordable with the ads. Okay. You're going to get a lower cost over time. You're going to get a better quality person in the door. Your conversion rate goes sky high. And the reason why is because when you're doing all of these things in conjunction, it's like having a little motor that's working for you. If you're able to nurture your people, you're going to get a much higher conversion rate. How do you do this in practice, right? If you're doing just graphical ads, somebody might see that ad just once. Google did a study that shows that the average consumer needs about 7 hours of content on 11 touch points on 4 different platforms. 7 hours of content. That means that people are spending 7 hours with you before they make a decision. That means that they want to see 11 pieces of content from you. And that could be ads, could be a podcast, YouTube video, organic posts as well. It doesn't have to be all one, but they're also looking across 4 different platforms. They want to understand what it is that they're buying a little bit better. So you nurture your audience by showing them things that are engaging. Watch time is one of the most engaging ways that you can get somebody through your funnel. Watch time is one of the strongest metrics that these platforms look for to determine if somebody's actually interested or not. It's way more interesting and engaging for somebody to actually see a video as opposed to a graphic image. Now, I'm not saying graphics don't work. They all have a time and a place. I like video because it's such a strong signal for the AI to go out there and find more people like who I want, right? So if you can actually start nurturing your audience that way through watch time, Well, guess what's going to happen? The AI is going to naturally start showing your ads and your organic posts to these people. And the more that they see you, the more time that we're adding to that 7 hours of watch time, those 11 touch points, and on those 4 different platforms. So all of this stuff works together. So it's not one thing, it's not the other thing. You kind of have to understand that we're doing a cohesive system that needs massaging on all sides. But if you're able to work at this, you're going to see a much better improvement in the quality of the ad that you produce. Also, again, you're going to see the ad costs go down. There's a lot of benefits to doing it this way. If you guys found this helpful, useful, whatever, drop a comment down below. Let me know. And if you have any questions about what I'm talking about, feel free to DM me. I'm always in the DMs. It's actually me. And I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching.